So kick-off time again by Julian O'Neill, and Piccinelli it was that sent Brett Rodwell back outside the 20-metre line.
I don't know if it's an indication of the breeze, Ray, but the last two Brisbane kickoffs have allowed the Illawarra tackle to get outside that 20-metre line. I've always thought that that was quite a psychological thing to get out of early in the tackle count from your own line. So either the kick isn't going deep enough, or maybe this breeze is a little bit stronger than we thought.
Dummy half is Schifoletti. Now Piccinelli. A tackle was launched at him, but I've got to make the point, and it's timely now. Some of the tackles from Brisbane are not stopping the ball being promoted. This man in particular, in that try that was just scored, McGregor, was allowed to stand and offload. That's happened far too often for Brisbane today. Piccinelli turning it inside. Schifoletti's pass is ill-directed. Linda picks it up, finds Schifoletti. They're on the halfway. They're going nowhere. It's touch football. McGregor puts a kick through. This will be a real test of putting your body on the line. Julian O'Neill did that.
Gee, the kick was only just a touch too long, too. You pointed out Illawarra weren't going anywhere, and McGregor looked like he was going to kick deep. A great little touch there. Unfortunately, just a little bit too far. Nearly created something out of nothing.
There just doesn't seem to be too much zip in this Brisbane performance today. It doesn't come as any great shock, I suppose. They've got several Origin players backing up.
It looked fairly high from Wishart there, and it's hurt John Platt. He's on the blind side of the referee.
The touch judge has now sauntered in. That's all he's done. He's ambled in.
Yeah, but did he come in because the player stayed down, or because he thought there was an offence committed in the first case? Well, he certainly didn't rush in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why he didn't come straight in, I don't know.
Here we see Platt getting out from dummy half. Wishart coming across. He didn't fall too much into it.
Brisbane taking the line kick rather than go for the goal. They were 41 metres out. This is the second time in the game they've been inside Illawarra's 20-metre zone. And we've got about 20 minutes gone in the game. This is Can, 10 metres from the line. Mattison finding Langer. Langer almost in the centre of the park. They're 5 metres out. This is a test for Illawarra, their first of the game, really. Walters finding Morganson with a great pass. It was well taken by Morganson, and then he was swamped by Rodwell. Back onto the left now for Walters, a shocker, a terrible pass. Bobby Linda scoops it up, makes a break, gets outside the 20, passes. McGregor got involved, and so too did another to the Broncos, and they've come up with the ball now.
An unnecessary pass there from Bobby Linda trying to pick up McGregor. It was the first tackle. Now Peter Ryan takes it 20 metres out. They should still have possession, Illawarra. They gave it away cheaply on the first.
Madison, 15 from the line. John Platt at acting half. Langer at first receiver. Kevin Walters with it. Turns it inside. O'Neill taken high. Bobby Linda's the man involved.
Well, let's have a look at that. There's a pat on the head there from Julian O'Neill to Bobby Linda, of course. They played representative football together for Queensland, so certainly no malice in it. He was coming at speed, O'Neill. Linda got a shot on him. I think it was too bad. It's going to be an opportunity to kick for goal, but they don't. Langer plays on.
As Langer often decides to do. They've gone for the 6, and they're just 9 metres out. Plath away from dummy half. 3 metres out from the line. Madison has gone into acting half. Away for Can, puts the head down, tries to burrow through. He's a very strong man. He's still 2 metres from the line. Illawarra asked to repel the Brisbane attack. Here it comes, the try. Ryan gets it over the line. Running off Alan Langer, and Peter Ryan scores for the Brisbane Broncos.
And you'll see it was poor close-in defence there. Schifoletti realised that there was a hole next to the play of the ball. He went in to close that up, and the players outside didn't react. Schifoletti went in close to the play of the ball. John Simon stayed out, and that put a lot of pressure on the outside men. Craig Simon came up with a tackle, but going low there was always... There's Schifoletti. Now look at the gap between him and John Simon, and that meant there had to be space out wide also. Peter Ryan, he runs in a little bit of an accidental boot there.
Terry Madison taking the attempted conversion from 11 metres out, almost right in front, and should bring it back to 12-6. Madison. And straight between the uprights. No problems at all there for Terry Madison. So 12 points to 6 is the score. Illawarra leading Brisbane with 2 tries to 1. Rob Wishart with the big kick-off, sending it down to the Brisbane line, and coming back with it is Willie Kahn, wearing number 4 today. Across the face it goes for Mark Hone, and Hone, who also played Origin on Monday night, he made his debut. He plays the ball.
He's playing good football too, Mark Hone. I thought he was excellent when he came on for Queensland on Monday night. He started this game off very well, running the football with a lot more zest and looking as though he could offload on occasions, and that's maybe an area that he has worked on in his game that we probably haven't seen over a year or two.
Langer starting to probe and scheming for things now, trying to put a bit of zip into the Brisbane attack. Platt back for the clearing kick from O'Neill. It wasn't really a clearing kick. In fact, he was only 5 metres his own side of the halfway, and he weighted it so that he was able to find the line, not looking for a great deal of distance, midway between 20 and halfway. John Simon then working the scrum, which Illawarra win, and Brendan O'Mara comes in off his wing, but he's immediately met and pulled down by John Plath, who's packing into the scrum, as Peter told you earlier, at lock forward. This is Rodwell. He's held around the legs by Madison, cleaned up over the top by Ryan. The markers weren't in position because they let the man get up before them, and Illawarra is able to make some handy meters here. Craig Simon was the man. This is Goldspink reaching the halfway almost before running into a real tackle. A real strong tackle by John Plath, and Alan Cann was also in support. McGregor fades across the ground, shrugs off one, gets away from another. I thought his pass to Wishart might have had a question mark on it.
What about the kick from Rod Wishart at the end of it? That was a question mark over that one too. I think you're right. I think it was a forward pass, and Wishart not far to go here. He had Hancock. He's just about missed the foot completely.
Cross continues to play in the game, -1 boot. And under the rules of the game, the referee could order him to go and put on the right apparel. But I don't think Bill Harrigan will fall into a trivial thing like that. 35 metres out from the Illawarra line. This is Cann taking the point of the attack up on the far side of the ground there. 30 metres out with Langer going ahead, trying to step his way through. Gilmeister gets into dummy half. Away to the left for Walters. Madison was out wide. Inside ball. Kevin Walters, he was tackled, but a penalty's been given. A player taken out, not in possession.
Well, there was a shepherd there, Ray. The inside pass found the support player, but on the other side of that support, well, no, it's gone the Brisbane way. I thought there was a shepherd there, but obviously not.
I think you'll find, well, he indicated to Skiff-Reddy that it was the 5 metres, but I got the impression there might have been a Brisbane player taken out here, not in possession, and I stay with that, and we saw it there on the picture.
Yeah.
Madison lining it up to bring the score to 12-8. That he should do, and do easily. He does that. There it is. 2 further points for Brisbane, and 12-8 is the score in favour of Illawarra. Illawarra then leading by 4 points in this game. They won reserve grade by 16-6. And Willie Kahn brings it back for Brisbane. He's able to get between Waddell and Linda and 3 or 4 more. And here's the Australian winger taking it to the halfway. He heads